So I'm heading now to the tinting shop at Solar Gard in Dubai to get the Model S tinted. It's still not summer here in Dubai. We're in April as of this recording, but it is getting hot, especially if you have a car with glass roof like the Model S. So it's always better to get it tinted so you don't blast the AC here. Especially if you're driving an electric, you want to try to minimize or save as much as battery as possible. So I think it's about time I get this car tinted. And once I get into the shop, I'll just go into the details of what kind of film I'm going to be using for all the windows, and especially for the glass roof, to minimize the amount of heat coming into the car. So you can see here they're preparing the tint film. So what I decided to do is to go 70% all around with a clear film in the front. And for the glass roof, they're going to put a different film. I'm just going to get the information soon and let you know. Alright, so I'm back. The car is ready now. And we're just going to go through which tints we have used for the S Plaid. Arun, can you just tell me which ones we went with for the windows over here, the passengers and the back?
What I have installed for you here is the Magnum IR5 series by Solar Gard, Saint-Gobain.
Okay.
And reason I went with that is because it has the right amount of clarity from inside while not sacrificing the heat rejection as well. So it's got more than 90% infrared rejection and higher than 70% total solar energy rejection as well.
Okay.
And it will last you, well, the manufacturer says 10 years. That means we don't lose on the performance for 10 years. The film doesn't peel off for 10 years.
Okay.
The installation quality from my company has to be clean as well. All of these things are warranted. And I did the clear film for you on the front windscreen as well. We did the clear film for you in the front windscreen because, well, we are not by the law of this country, we're not allowed to apply anything dark in the front unless you want to get fined.
No, I don't want to stay away from trouble, that's for sure.
And it'll give you 90% infrared rejection from the front windscreen as well. And everything on the side windows and the back window and the front windscreen has been manufactured via the nano ceramic method. What that means is it absorbs a lot of heat. So that is when you install this film, when you touch the glass when you're sitting inside the car, you will feel that your glass is warmer than it was before the job started. But that's because the heat is not coming inside the car. That's the main thing.
Okay, you know? I got it. And regarding the glass roof, you said you went something outside the box, not the usual tint.
This is something I realized due to the feedback that I've been getting from so many of my clients who own Teslas, because they do not have retractable sunroofs. So if I install a nano ceramic film on the sunroof, what happens is it blocks the heat by absorbing the heat, like I said prior. And when that happens, you know, the AC is not reaching the top of the glass, but your head is already there. So you're going to be feeling the warmth of that heat absorbed by the glass. So instead I went with a really dark metallic film. These films are not specifically manufactured for cars, they're actually manufactured for architectural use or commercial use, where we do it on buildings. The reason I went with this is because the way these films block heat is they reflect the heat off the glass, and that way the glass doesn't get warm, you feel more comfortable as well, and the specifications are all about 95% infrared rejection. So, you know, all my customers are happy, specifically for Teslas.
Yeah, because I always feel like I'm in a microwave, especially when, you know, Dubai gets quite hot in the peak summer, 50 degrees. So you want to try to reduce as much as heat coming, especially hitting your head.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, awesome. Well, thanks a lot, Arun.
You're welcome.
Your time
Anytime.
and work.
Thank you for trusting me.
You're
Really,
most
thank you for
welcome,
trusting
most
me.
welcome. I'll put your contact details, location
Thank you.
in the caption for
Thank you.
whoever's interested and reach out to you.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thanks a lot.
thank you.
So we're on the way back home right now, and as you can see, the tint quality is great. I have no issue with seeing outside, given the fact it is actually cloudy in Dubai right now. It is a few raindrops happening right now, but even though it's cloudy, you can clearly see outside without an issue. And Dubai, as you know, it's a very sunny city, so it would be even much clearer outside when it's nice and bright outside. But yeah, so far no issues with visibility for me. Changing lanes was easy, no problem with checking out the cars beside me and stuff like that. So yeah, quite happy with the results of the tint. And regarding the glass roof, Arun did mention that they're not using the normal film that they use for the side windows over here. They're using a different film that is more designed for commercial buildings and stuff like that. And the reason why they went with that is to reduce more heat coming in from the glass roof, which was the number one priority for me, because I don't want to sit in a car and feel the heat coming in and hitting my head. It's going to give me a lot of headaches, and you get dizzy, especially when Dubai gets quite hot in the peak summer. The only drawback is that it's going to be dark, but during the sunny, bright days, I think it should be fine. And I think another drawback is that it's a bit reflective, so you can see everything inside the car much more, which is not much of a problem for me, and you're not looking up as a driver as much. Just maybe the passengers are going to see a lot of reflection in front of the steering wheel and the two front passengers. But other than that, it's not a problem.